Morning guys, day 4 brings us to the incredible Thorpe Park Resort. Now I haven't been here for over a year, by the way, testing that, and yeah, I am so gassed for today. I've missed this park so much. It's the closest one to home that is the more extreme rides, and it's got some of the most iconic rides here, and the fact that it's got one of my favourite rides, Nemesis Inferno, which has just gone round testing behind me. So yeah, I'm so gassed. All rides are testing at the moment. We've all been let into the park, but rides don't actually open for another 15 minutes. So pretty good service. I am a bit disappointed as they clogged us up on the bridge. So there wasn't much social distancing going on, but they're trying their best and trying to slowly release people into the park. As a Merlin Annual Pass holder, I got straight in through the gate, whereas ticket holders are having to queue up and wait quite a lot longer. Just a heads up if you've got a Merlin Annual Pass. I'm currently waiting for a couple of friends to arrive because they're joining me, but they got stuck in traffic. So yeah, I'm just standing around watching the live test. And there goes tidal wave again. So I'll certainly be going on that later, getting very wet. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. So I just got a message saying that they're still stuck in traffic, my friends. So I'm heading straight onto Nemesis Inferno for the first ride of the day. Rides are just opening now, so should be alright. Bring back this beauty. Oh, love it. So guys, I just came off Nemesis Inferno. It is running extremely smoothly. Still one of the best rides here, in my opinion, along with Saw the ride, as I know my friend Amy and Beth would kill me if I didn't say about Saw. So yeah, anyway, nothing to do with Thorpe Park. I don't know if you noticed, but I've got one of Blackpool Pleasure Beach's branded premium face masks, and I don't know if you noticed, I keep pulling it up. On that ride, I had to hold it all the way around to stay on. Now, it says one size fits all. If there was some adjustment on them, I think it would be much better, because yeah, my head's obviously too small for it, it's not tight enough or something, because at no point did it stay on. So yeah, just a heads up Blackpool, if you want to make them better. I know it's only in the short term, hopefully, that we're buying these, but yeah, who knows with COVID, it could last forever. But if you're going to buy one of these, make sure you, you know, find a solution to maybe tighten these up before you sell any more. Apart from that though, was a great ride on Nemesis Inferno. The only problem I got is they've still got all the photo booths shut. So I couldn't go and get my photo at the end on my DigiPass. I don't know if it's because it's, you know, the first ride or whatever. They haven't quite got them open yet, because they're still setting the shop up as we're walking out. So yeah, hopefully I'll go re-ride it later on with my friends and we'll be able to get a photo. But I'm now off to Stealth. So let's go 0 to 80 in under 2.3 seconds. Bring it on. So I made it my way to Stealth Plaza. I'm right under the iconic skyline of the archway. I think it's just about to set off any minute, so probably won't be able to hear me in a second. But I brought you here before I go on the ride because Fright Nights have just announced what is coming this year with the socially distanced and all the measures they've had to put in place. They are doing an event called Fright Nights Fear Festival, or something close to that. Anyway, my pronunciation ain't the greatest. So yeah, but one thing they are returning is High School Sucks, which was last year a dance mob that did a little show every half an hour, and then they had roaming actors around, which was absolutely amazing. They also got the Howlers that are coming to take them on at Thorpe Park Resort, which is new for 2020. It's just another school that I'm guessing is going to be more actors and do flash mobs and it will be really good to see if they maybe interact with each other and like do high school fights and things like that, which should be good. But anyway, I'm going to head on style now and I'll get some off-ride footage for you and see you on the other side. Just came off Stealth. It's absolute seamless operation, literally walk on and straight off, you know, and they're running 2 trains today, so yeah, unless it gets a bit busier I think it's going to be pretty much walk on all day. But yeah, it's brilliant, and they seem to have their photo operations open, so it might be that Nemesis has now got theirs open. I'll go and see later on when I ride. Still waiting for my friends. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the vlog so far. Let's go on to Swarm. Hi guys, so I'm here over in Swarm Island, and another new thing for Fright Nights 2020 is Swarm Invasion. That'll be coming. I'm guessing it was something that they were always meant to do when Swarm came out back in 2012, but it never actually happened. There was supposed to be an attraction like Nemesis Subterra, but it never came to form, so they're finally bringing the story alive in Fright Nights 2020, and I actually look forward to what they do to it. Anyway, I'm going to go and head on the ride. I'll do some off-ride footage for you, but I'm loving the soundtrack by You, Me at 6. Always a good one. Just came off the Swarm there. It was very smooth running. The only issue I had was at the brake run, we were held there for about 5-10 minutes with no announcement of what was going on, All the staff seem to be having a natter on the station about obviously what was going on, but there was no announcement from the ride operator for the people in the brake run that were just sitting there having no clue. And yeah, so operations are good and smooth because they're running 2 trains and getting them out quickly, but apart, they need to improve on announcing if there's an issue and what's going on, as we had no clue and we're just sitting there unsure what was going on. Anyway, I'm going to have a break from coasters for a minute and go on to some flat rides, go on Rush and Vortex. So I'll see you there, do some off-ride footage and see you later afterwards. So there guys, I went on Rush and Vortex, both very smooth operation, getting them on as quickly as possible. One thing I did notice is, while I was on queuing for Rush, was the first time I actually noticed some ride cleaning going on. All the time that I've been around a ride, it's been just running. So I don't know if they're doing it a bit less than all the other parks, or not as often in all the rides. But yeah, it was the first time that we had to wait. It's only about 5-10 minutes like Legoland and Chesington have been doing, but still, hey ho. And then on Vortex, it's not as good as it used to be. I mean, back in the day when health and safety wasn't so strict on everything, you were able to wear no shoes and go and have fun on the ride of Vortex. But yeah, still a good ride to get the cyclonic courses that you get from it. Yeah, anyway, I'm off to meet my friends now that have finally arrived. They've been doing a couple of rides while I made my way round to them. So I'm just walking through Lost City where Colossus is, heading to where they are by Shore. I'm probably going to ride Samurai if it's running, while I wait for them to come out of Shore, because they're on a 75-minute wait and I was only on a 25-minute wait. So by the time I finish Samurai, it should be around the right time-ish that I'm then able to meet them as they come out the exit. Anyway, I'll meet you over in Samurai and give you some off-ride shots, and then tell you about it afterwards. See you there. rides just came off Samurai, and it was a nice long ride cycle. They've got it on the extra spinning, as it's quite quiet today. We just met up with my friend, and unfortunately I've got to do the bad news of Black Mirror. Now, it's supposed to open this year obviously, and unfortunately due to COVID it's been open to 2021. And here's Anne, by the way, everyone.
Hey!
So yeah, we're just gonna go and get some food now. One thing I haven't mentioned is Thorpe Park, and both Thorpe Park and Alton Towers are doing Oktoberfest as a extra event for this year. And basically it's got all German, you know, sausage, beer, and other nice treats, plus live music of yodeling from 3 o'clock, and also there's like themed merch and things towards it. And IMAScore have worked with Thorpe Park to do new music for the different rides. So as you can hear in the background, I'm going through Old Town.
Hey, I'm short.
Sorry. Going through Old Town, and they've changed it to Oktoberfest type music, but still using the
You're gonna try beer for the first time, yeah?
What?
You're gonna try beer for the first time?
I mean, it's not my first
German
time,
beer.
but German beer, yeah. So we're just going to go to the Wilderness Cafe, bar and kitchen, see what's going ahead, and I'll show you when I get there. Over there they got some live German music, which is interesting. Apparently yodeling is back in the day what their thing was, but there you go. It turns out that it's not by the Wilderness Bar, it's down by Oktoberfest 2020 indeed. It's down by where Darren Brown's Ghost Train is. They've got a nice little stage set up, as I just showed you. And yeah, we're just queuing up to now get our lovely sausages that are from Germany, and enjoying German beer. So I'll tell you what it's like after I've had it. Hi guys, so we just finished up our bratwurst, and in my opinion they were quite tasty, but the bread was quite filling.
It's alright. To me it just tasted like a standard hot dog in a standard bun.
Yeah, it didn't feel very special.
Not worth £6, but you know, it was alright.
It was quite expensive.
Yeah.
And I popped to the little stall that had Oktoberfest merch. There was a t-shirt for 20 quid and a mug for £11.99. They're not doing Merlin Annual discount because the tills apparently don't operate properly when they're in a temporary zone. So if you're planning to get Oktoberfest merch, you can't actually get a discount as a Merlin Annual Pass holder. But in the mega store later on, I'll certainly be getting my discount on a load more merch. See you in a bit. We're off to Colossus. The girls decided, after drinking a pint of German beer and their bratwurst, that they needed to go to the toilet. So I'm off to go and do Saw the Ride and face my fear, while they go and do that, and then meet them at Colossus later in a bit.
Listen carefully, if you will, taking into account that you are at a great disadvantage here. I'm going to give you some clues. Before you board the vehicle, you must make sure you secure any item.
As I just came off Thor, still one of the best themed rides here at Thorpe Park. If I don't mention it, Amy and Beth will be killing me, but they think it's the best ride on park. I'm not necessarily inclined to say that, but it's a very good ride. It was running quite rough today, and two of the elements or special effects weren't actually working today, so maybe they need to fix those. But apart from that, it's a good all-round ride. And now I've got to try and find my friends and then go on Colossus, and then we've done all the big 5 coasters. Spin back. Off Colossus. Oh, it's good to get back on the Big 10. Oh, first ever 10 looping roller coaster. I'm now back up with the guys and we're going to Rumba Rapids, and I'll be able to take you on for this one, so I'll see you there. Just come off Rumba Rapids with them, and had a great time. I'm now off to the Mega Store to go and look at some merch and see what new stuff they've got in store. And I've just walked past Tidal Wave, and I'm glad they got the Tidal Wave radio back on. So yeah, it's good to have Thorpe Park radio back. They've gone off to do Swarm, and then we're going to meet up afterwards, I think. I'm not quite sure, but just going into the store now, so I'll show you around a little bit. Hi guys, so unfortunately my phone was running low on battery. I completely forgot to finish the vlog after going to the Mega Store. Didn't actually film anything inside because I was so busy picking up lots and lots of merch. I ended up spending too much money. And yeah, one day I'll do a merch tour of all my merch that I've got when I've got it all set up properly. But yeah, it was a brilliant day. I'm now at home on the swing seat. So yeah, my highlights were probably the best flat ride ever, Samurai. It was good to get back on that. It's been a very long time since I've last been on that, because every time I seem to go it's either shut or got technical issues or something, so it's been closed down. And of course, to get on the Big 5, it was lovely to do that. Unfortunately I didn't get to go on Nemesis again to get the ride photo, but it just means it's an excuse to go back again. And don't you worry, I'll be back for Friday nights, so yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it was nice to see my friends. Obviously, once I've been to the Mega Store, we sort of parted ways because I had so much merch that, and one problem I have is the Mega Store didn't have any bags at all, so I couldn't buy a 5p bag. If I mean, whatever, even if they were free, they couldn't hand me one. And so I had all this merch and had to sort of carry it, which was a load of mugs, which was interesting. So I had to go straight back to the car, and that meant, you know, I couldn't go and get a final ride in. which I would have done normally. But again, next time when I go, I won't be buying so much merch because I've already got it. So it's, you know, only once a year that I do it anyway. But yeah, it'll be good. I did get some official Oktoberfest merch as well. As I said earlier, I got the t-shirt and mug because that's what I aimed for. Generally is things that I actually use, and not disposable things, so, you know, one-time use like sweets and things. What's the point? But yeah, no, it's a good day. And again, tomorrow I'm having a bit of a break because I'm going back up to London to finish off the attractions that I didn't do on Wednesday due to Blackpool being cancelled because of the potential lockdown that was happening when I was booking it all, and the rise of cases at COVID. Unfortunately, I decided to be safe and save it for next time or another time this year. As I say, I'm planning to do a Fright Night vlog, and also I'm planning to go to Scarefest and Tully's Oktoberfest. So I might incorporate Blackpool into that week and go to theirs if they're doing a Halloween event. They haven't announced it yet, but I'm sure they will be if they're able to, because it seems that everywhere's trying to get, you know, as much as they can, and obviously everyone's a little bit short on money at the moment, so, you know, to help their economy, their cash flow, they will probably put up charges on some of their attractions, i.e. their mazes and stuff, like Thorpe Park has. Unfortunate that Thorpe Park's done it, but I can completely understand with platform 15 being a £10 charge, and the other one, what it was now, the other maze that's coming back. But yeah, I didn't really finish off about Fright Nights in the actual vlog. I have to say, basically there's two more scare zones that I didn't talk about. There's one in Old Town, in front of where Creek Freak was last year. Basically they're following on the story of Creek Freak, so they're bringing it back, kind of, just not in a maze form. They're doing a scare zone in front of it because obviously Creek Freak's very much an inside maze, so they wouldn't be able to social distance very well. So hopefully that means, because it was such a good maze last year, that this is just a filling in year, and which, I mean, is a very good lineup for a fill-in year before their anniversary next year, and hopefully when COVID drops a little bit, and they can bring the mazes back, and hopefully that means Creek Freak will return in its glory, all its glory, and maybe do some adaptations inside that link it, so they do, you might have that you do the maze and then come out into the scare zone sort of thing, and you get double for what you queued for type thing. You never know, we shall see. And it could be because of what they've been advertising. There's a scarecrow character, the scarecrow that they were advertising last year but never appeared as a roaming actor. Could it be that he is now coming? We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be definitely heading there. I'm thinking the second week in October, but we shall see. I've got to work it out with my work, because like everyone else, I need the money. So yeah, once I've worked out my holiday with work, I shall be doing a Fright Nights week, where my plan is to do 2 days at Thorpe Park Fright Nights, 2 days at Tully's Farm Oktoberfest, or potentially just one, depending how, you know, how good it is on the first day, or how good my friends basically want to come to it, and then 2 days at Scarefest, definitely up in Alton Towers, and potentially it's because obviously 7 days, I've then got 1 day at Blackpool, or it could be that I do 1 day at Tully's and then 2 days at Blackpool. We shall see. We shall see. But there's also a potential that Chesington might suddenly come out with a spooktacular event as well. All yet to be released, because obviously everyone's a bit back behind with COVID. So all we can do is wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up now, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next London trip. Peace out.